Scarlet. And hello, viewers. We have another board game. But this time, it's not one of the grand 3 strategy games of the planet that kick my ass. No, we have a casual board game. We got Clue. Old Parker Brothers classic, right? I don't think I've ever actually played Clue, but I remember we did own a copy. My family and stuff. And I do know how to play. Yeah, it's not a complicated game. I don't know if the video game is any different. It's got some interesting music going on. Anyway, we'll get started in just a second here. Let's see if we can figure out who done it. We have Amateur, Gumshoe, Sleuth, PI, and Detective. I suppose I'll choose Sleuth because it's in the middle, so that ought to be normal mode, but I see no reason not to choose Amateur. I don't know what the difficulty is going to do. Just is the AI going to guess faster? Oh yeah, there's something else I want to do for this game in particular. Hold up, So we're gonna try and figure this shit out as best as we can. I'm gonna need a notepad document to track the information. I don't know if the game does that for me automatically, but just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna need to be typing out what people reveal and what options I have and get. So anyway, let's try Sleuth. Select the number of players. Well, because I like to have fun, we're gonna have a full party, all 6 characters. And I shall be Professor Plum. I am a human. Player 1 all done. Next player. Alright, Miss Scarlet, computer. Next player. Colonel Mustard, computer. Next player. You have to do this for everyone. That's kind of cool. This is actually a 6-player game. And hold on. You know the spiel if you've been hanging out on my stream. Put my dog on. Pain, man. Tuckus. Miss Peacock with the blue eyes. Computer. Alright. Show Plum's cards. So I could actually see the computer's cards? That would be cheating. I could guess right away. I guess we could end the game immediately. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna play the game the hard way. And then when I lose, we'll play it the easy way. Why would you be able to see their cards? Oh man, we've got the hand and everything. God, that's going by pretty fast. Alright. I'll have to wait till it's my turn, I guess. Well, interrogation. Accusation cards. What is interrogation? Alright, let's look at our cards. Alright, these are our cards. So we know Mrs. Peacock did not do it. Why did that switch? Probably because of the player 2 buttons. Lead pipe and ballroom. Lead pipe. Ballroom. Alright, so here's the thing. Let's roll some dice. We need to get into a room. I like how slow we move. This game's ridiculous, man. But for those who haven't played Clue, so we have to make theories. but to make a theory, yeah, you gotta be in the room. So he's saying Miss White did it with the wrench in the dining room. Yeah, we get fun cutscenes too. We're gonna watch them. This game, I suspect, is gonna be abnormally short. The wrench was not in the dining room. Okay. That's not normally how the game works, but alright. The wrench was not in the dining room. Mr. Green with the rope in the dining room. Oh my. Miss Peacock was in the dining room. Okay, yeah, this game's a little different. This isn't how it's supposed to go. From what I know, you're supposed to just... Somebody shows... Like, you put 3 options for a guess. And then someone who has one of those cards will reveal it to you, and then you know that it wasn't that thing. So I don't know what this is telling me, but we need to take some notes while it's paused. So, wrench not in dining room. I need to, hold up. Input config. Joypad 2. Disable. Alright, there we go. I didn't get the other clues. Everyone's in the damn dining room. Miss White with the rope. In the dining room. Didn't we do that one already? Miss White was in the study. Alright, Mrs. White was in the study. The wrench wasn't in the dining room, and then someone else was somewhere. I forget what the other clue was already, because I had to disable the player 2 controller. Oh yeah, let's go. So Miss White was in the study apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna head to the study. Why not? It's our nearby thing. Mr. Green with the lead pipe. Mr. Green did not have the pipe. Okay. Mr. Green does not have the pipe. Gotta put my investigative skills to the test. Mr. Green with the candlestick in the lounge. Looks like he has a gun. Mr. Green had the rope. Alright, so Mr. Green has the rope card. Right, that's the information we're looking for. So we know the rope was not used unless Mr. Green is the killer. Right, and the last bits of information we're gonna get is the location. Location's like the most important thing. Suggestion. Alright, Miss Scarlet with the candlestick in the lounge. How dare she? The wrench was in the lounge. Alright. Wrench in the lounge. So we have identified that the wrench was in the lounge. If they choose me, I wonder how this works. If I have to reveal something. Miss Scarlet with the knife in the conservatory. Miss Scarlet was in the lounge. Alright. Information man. Scarlet was in the lounge. Yeah, I forget where the other person was. Oh, yeah, it's our turn. We get to make an accusational suggestion. Alright, who did it? Colonel Mustard did it with the revolver in the study. About to say, did it freeze? The revolver was not in the study. Okay. Alright. What was the information we have? We know it's not Miss Peacock, and we know it's not the ballroom. And we know it wasn't the lead pipe. And turn. Oh, me with the revolver couldn't be. I mean, I guess it could be. I was in the kitchen, apparently. Right, I would have to choose myself, too. Professor Plum was in the kitchen. Alright, hold on. I guess next time a clue comes up so I can just chill. Without paying attention here, we can narrow some things down, maybe. The AI is really hung up on the rope. The rope was not in the study. Alright. The rope and the revolver were not in the study. We know Mrs. White was in the study. Let me fix this. No one checked the ballroom yet, right? And no one's questioned the lead pipe. And no one's questioned Miss Peacock. The AI obviously knows the cards in my hand. That's bullshit. See, the thing that's different with this game, it's actually a little harder here than on the board game, right? Because you don't know who's revealing what cards. The pipe was in the dining room. Right, and I know it's not the pipe. We know it's not the ballroom. And if the pipe was in the dining room, then it wasn't the dining room either. So we know it's not the dining room. That's a good piece of information for us, since we have that card. So the murder did not happen in the dining room or the ballroom. And it wasn't the lead pipe, it wasn't the rope. How do we know it's not the rope? Mr. Green has the rope. We don't know that it's not the rope. Let me put a question mark next to it, because I forget why I put that there. I forget why. It could be the rope. Yo, fuck off, man. Me with the knife in the study. I was not in the study. Well, we had that information already. I was in the kitchen. I'm gonna type it down, but that's redundant information. We know where I was. So we've learned nothing new with that suggestion. Ah, the ballroom, Mrs. White. With the revolver. Mrs. White was not in the ballroom. And we know it wasn't the ballroom either. Which means it could be Mrs. White, since she wasn't in the ballroom. Mrs. White was not in the ballroom. Right, I should probably go somewhere I know it's not to eliminate things that are in there. We can just stay in the study for now, I guess. So we know it could be Mrs. White. Since she's elsewhere. Alright, hold up. Before I roll, what does it take? Secret passage to the kitchen? No, I'll stay in the study. We're all in the study at the moment. We'll do an interrogation. Who did it? This is Peacock with the wrench. We haven't heard any info on the wrench. Oh wait, I don't know if I want to do interrogation. Oh well. 7 people had walked into the hall that day, but how many of them would be able to walk out? Miss Peacock fidgeted nervously. She definitely hefted the wrench. Right, this is our story. Oh, this is how you check the card. I am certain it could not have been the wrench. I have proof. Alright, so we know it's not the wrench. So I don't know why people don't do any interrogations more as opposed to the suggestions. So if we know it wasn't the wrench, and the wrench is in the lounge, then we know it's not the lounge either. So that's 3 of the rooms eliminated, 2 of the weapons eliminated, and we know it's not Mrs. Peacock. The wrench. Which I just chose Miss Peacock for that accusation, which is kind of funny. I should have chose someone else. Gotta pay attention to my own notes, man. Miss Scarlet's turn. Right, suggestion, not interrogation. Professor Plum with the knife in the dining room. It's me again. The knife was in the hall. I see. I guess it's just a different way of getting information. The knife was in the hall. Did we know that already? We did not. Alright, knife is in the hall. Hall is an open option that is viable. Yo, they keep blaming me with the knife! In the ballroom this time. Professor Plum did not have the knife. That's right, I do not have the knife. I guess I gotta put that down. I am a suspect in my own investigation. I have the lead pipe. Alright, Miss Peacock. It can't be Miss Peacock, so hopefully we get some good information here. It can't be the lead pipe either. Dishes were set in tidy rows across the dining room table. Miss Peacock fidgeted nervously. She picked up the pipe. Oh, this guy accused. Wait, I am certain it could not have been Mrs. Peacock. I approve. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You ratted out my info. So we learned nothing new there. What did it? Mr. Green with the rope again with the rope. No weapon was in the billiard room. So it couldn't have been in the billiard room. Right, that's how it works here. It's not like they would take the weapon out and move it somewhere else. That's just confirmation it was not the billiard room. There's no reason for them to stay in there. Wait, if we know it wasn't the billiard room. No one else questioned the billiard room yet. Let's make a suggestion. Let's say it was Mrs. White with the, haven't seen much info on revolver or even knife, so we'll say knife. Mr. Green was in the ballroom. Mr. Green was in the ballroom, guys. And the knife was in the hall. Alright. Okay, Anton. Ooh, interrogation. Is it me? Oh, it's Mr. Green. The rope in the ballroom, yeah, because we know where he was. The ballroom was filled with the echoes of parties long since dead. Dun dun dun. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He quickly coiled the rope. Wait, I am certain it could not have been the rope. I have proof. Alright, so who is that? That's Mrs. White. Right. I forget how I figured out it wasn't the rope, but we had that written down, and now it's confirmed. So it couldn't have been the rope. This... Where was the rope? Green had the rope. Green was in the ballroom. It couldn't be the rope, so it couldn't be Mr. Green. Mr. Green's name is cleared. Miss Peacock had the pipe in the study. Oh, Miss Peacock had the pipe. That's the hint. We know it's not Miss Peacock. We know it's not the pipe. Now we know she had the pipe. Where was the pipe located? We know it wasn't the dining room. We already know it's not the dining room. Alright, let me just write it down. Miss Peacock has the pipe. So we know Mr. Green is clear. He did not have the pipe. He has the rope. We know it's not the rope. He was in the ballroom. We know it's not the ballroom because I actually have that card. That information actually really sucks. So it all ties in together. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we know the knife was in the hall. Who has the knife? Hold up, I'm figuring stuff. Getting involved in Clue Man. Can't just blindly guess. We're gonna have to make it count. Suggestion. Count the mustard with the kniffy. In the study. No weapon was in the study. The study has just been cleared. Didn't we know that? No, no weapon was in the billiard room. No weapon in the study. Alright, I need to like look at the game board because I don't know all the rooms, but we've got 5 rooms eliminated already. Who did it? Ah, did it. With the revolver, obviously. In the billiard room, even though we know no weapon was in the billiard room. No one was in the billiard room. We already knew it couldn't be the billiard room. Fucking dumbass AI. What kind of investigators are these people? Oh. I feel like I'm the only one trying here. Alright, this peacock's moving. Yeah, no one's in that room. Get out of that fucking room, man. Sounds like we have a different theme song for each character. Alright, Miss Scarlet was not in the library. We know that. She was in the lounge. So I don't really need this information, but... Alright, it's my turn. Can I, like... I didn't want to roll. How am I here? Wait a minute. I'm gonna need to watch this playthrough over again. How am I here? When did I get to the billiard room? Was I not in the study the entire time? Alright, let's head to the conservatory. Was I not in the study or was I in the billiard room? Maybe I'm not paying attention. The revolver was not in the library. That is sad news. Revolver. Not in the library. Damn, there is no way to like view the entire map. Alright, Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the library. No one was in the library. That clears the library. It's another room bites the dust, man. No one was in the library. Thank goodness for note taking. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 room choices, right? Professor Plum with the revolver in the kitchen. I dropped my papers. And I picked up the revolver. Professor Plum had the revolver. I did? No, I didn't. Oh, okay, so this doesn't work the way I thought it would work, because we definitely have the lead pipe. Unless it's different. Alright, Professor Plum has the revolver. The revolver. We are a potential... Oh, we're being interrogated with the revolver in the kitchen. Oh boy. Kitchen had been cleaned up. Everything had been put away. Well, almost everything. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. He reached for the revolver. Wait, I am certain it could not have been Professor Plum. I have proof. Yo, we're cleared. We're cleared. Getting name drops are huge, so it could only be Scarlet, White, or the other guy. There's 6 of us, right? Alright, hold up. Before I go, can I can look at the map. Okay, so we know that it could be the kitchen. It cannot be the ballroom. It could be the conservatory. Can't be billiard. Can't be library. Could be study. Can't be hall. Can't be lounge. Can't be dining. So it's either the kitchen. Am I teleporting around? Hold up. I seriously want to know. Oh wait, when you make an accusation of someone, do you put them into that room? Is that how this game works? That might be how this game works. You warp people around. Alright, so kitchen is possible. So is the conservatory. And the 3 characters, can I do a interrogation? Right, Colonel Mustard, Miss White, Miss Scarlet. Let's try Colonel Mustard. And it's either the knife, the candlestick, or the revolver. Let's try candlestick in the conservatory. The air hung damp and heavy from the lush foliage of the conservatory. Colonel Mustard carefully cleaned his monocle. He found the candlestick. Wait, I am certain it could not have been the candlestick. I have proof. Alright, can't be the candlestick. So it's either the revolver or the knife. And we did not confirm room or person. Hopefully the next round of the AI doing stuff will enlighten me. Oh, well, if everyone's rolling and moving, then it's gonna have to be... I guess the next turn after. Colonel Mustard. We know it can't be the candlestick. Oh, I guess he's just trying to get info on Colonel Mustard. May as well narrow down the weapon choice. Colonel Mustard did not have the candlestick. It don't matter who has the candlestick. In fact, don't we already know who had the candlestick? No, we do not know. All that does is confirms that Colonel Mustard could be the murderer. Wait a minute. It's my turn. Right, not the study, not the library. Where's the knife? Knife was in the hall. If it is the knife, the murder could take place in the hall. But no one was in the hall. Then no one was in the billiard and library room. The knife was in the hall. I have the revolver, and it can't be me. So it was the knife. And it was the hall. We just have to narrow down who did it. Let's say Miss Scarlet with the knife in the kitchen. Right, suggestion is in your location too. Miss Scarlet did not have the knife. That means it was not Miss Scarlet. And I didn't put it down in my notes, but we know it's not the revolver. So it's either Mrs. White or Mr. Colonel Mustard. All I need is the AI to... Yeah. This is gonna confirm it right here. The revolver was in the kitchen. That means I was in the kitchen. Well, we know it's not the kitchen. We know it's the hall. And we know it's the knife. So that didn't feel it at all. If I'm right about my observations. Everyone's on the Colonel Mustard. What other information are you gonna get? You can't do that. God, their AI is so dumb. Man, we just had that. Oh, that was Colonel Mustard. Was he wasting time? I don't know, do you have to be in the room when you make the accusation? I don't think you have to be in the room. But you might have to be in the room. Miss Scarlet had the ranch. Yeah, we know it's not Miss Scarlet. It's looking like Colonel Mustard, but we need to pressure Miss White as well. Just AI is trying to get the confirmation if he has the knife. Colonel Mustard was in the hall. Alright, that's all we need to know. It was Colonel Mustard. Damn it! He gets the accusation. No! No! I thought you couldn't do it on the same turn. 7 people had walked into the hall that day, but how many of them would be able to walk out? Colonel Mustard carefully cleaned his monocle. Son of a bitch. Suddenly grabbed the knife. He found the situation quite intolerable, so he... and... This must be a mistake. Somebody called the embassy. I seem to be in a bit of a spot. You never should have messed with me, kid. Game over. Damn, we just figured it out at the same time as the AI. Alright, well, we're good to go again. We'll try Sleuth again. You know, it's humorous. We'll do 6 players. I'm gonna be Professor Plum. Round 2 Plum. As a human. Hold up, let me clear my notes since none of these notes matter no more. We figured it out though. See, the AI is listening to me. Alright, next player. Scarlet computer. Mustard computer. I don't know what backup means. Maybe go back one in case you made a mistake. Alright, yeah, don't show. Oh, I see. It's just telling me to see what I have off the get-go. The lead pipe wrenching hall. Alright. We have 2 of the weapons narrowed down. Let's see how this game goes. Fucking computer figuring it out. How'd they figure it out? Where I start throwing blind accusations, right? Was I in the billiards room before? Right, I have to pay attention. No, I was definitely up here. We started up here. Alright, wonderful. Good dice rolls. Who did it? I did it with the candlestick and the lounge. Alright, let's see if we can be smarter about this. I did not have the candlestick. Oh boy. Hey, Miss Scarlet. Candlestick in the dining room. Is there a reason why the AI does this? They like jump on the same item to knock it out. Miss Scarlet did have the candlestick. Alright. Got some slow moving characters down there. Alright, it's my turn. I'm in the lounge. So I may as well make a suggestion. Let's suggest that Miss Scarlet... Wait, why would we do that? We know she has the candlestick. Why don't we suggest Mrs. White has the knife? Because we know it can't be the pipe or the wrench. Dun dun dun. Alright, knife is in the conservatory. Whew. Miss Peacock with the knife. But we know the knife is in the conservatory. I'm not putting that information down. The knife is in the conservatory, you fuck. Alright. We got Mr. Green. Rope. A viable question to ask. Rope was in the dining room. Okay, rope in the dining room. Bum, 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 bum. Why you gotta suggest Professor Plum did it with the knife in the lounge, man? Professor Plum did not have the knife. Looking like it's not me. Alright, Miss Scarlet with the candlestick. In the dining room. But we already know. Oh, she was in the kitchen. So we know Miss Scarlet was in the kitchen with the candlestick, but we don't know if she did it until we rule out those things. We just know where she was with what item. Does that tell me any other information? If Miss Scarlet has the candlestick and was in the kitchen... Oh, I guess now is where we do the interrogation, right? We say Miss Scarlet... candlestick in the kitchen. And if it's confirmed, I get an accusation. Kitchen had been cleaned up. Everything had been put away. Well, almost everything. Miss Scarlet laughed as she fixed her makeup and hair. She found the candlestick. Wait, I'm certain it could not have been Miss Scarlet. I have proof. Alright, so that means it's not the candlestick. It was not in the kitchen. And it's not Miss Scarlet. So all that was just confirmed. I only need to narrow down 2 more weapons. Why are we all hanging out in the damn lounge, man? Colonel Mustard with the knife in the dining room. Uh-oh. Colonel Mustard had the rope. Could be the rope. Alright, Colonel Mustard had the rope. We know anything else about the rope? The rope is in the dining room, so Colonel Mustard was in the dining room. Alright. Editing my notes to clean them up. Well, we figured out who had what and where fast for 2 people. So I'm guessing there's gonna be an interrogation. Do decide to go to conservatory. Mrs. White with the knife. Mrs. Peacock had the knife. And the knife was in the conservatory. Damn, we know where 3 people are. This is gonna be a fast game. So Peacock had the knife in the conservatory. So we know where 3 people were and what weapons they had. We just need to start narrowing down who done it. Mr. Green with the lead pipe. It couldn't be the lead pipe. Mr. Green was not in the dining room. I was gonna do an interrogation. Miss Peacock, Kniffy, conservatory. This might help me. The hair hung damp and heavy from the lush foliage of the conservatory. Miss Peacock fidgeted nervously. She suddenly grabbed the knife. Wait, I am certain it could not have been the knife. I have proof. It is not the knife. So, lead pipe, French candlestick, knife. It had to be the rope or the revolver. We know it's not Miss Peacock, who had the knife. Right. She just confirmed that, right? And we knew it was in the conservatory, so it's not the conservatory. Colonel Mustard has the rope, so it could be Colonel Mustard, could be the dining room with the rope. Or man, I feel like we have no information. Because we narrowed down 2 innocents with that. She did what I was gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do the other interrogation and narrow it down. So we want, what is it? It's Colonel Mustard with the rope in the dining room. You don't have to move anywhere in this game. He quickly coiled the rope. That's an interesting possible scenario. Nobody has those cards. Colonel Mustard with the rope in the dining room. It has to be, right? So we're gonna see the same thing. Found the situation quite intolerable, so he... Oof. And... This must be a mistake. Somebody called the embassy. I seem to be in a bit of a spot. Just a simple matter of deduction. Even a child could have found the solution. Oh, damn. Look at that. We won. Game over. Colonel Mustard with the rope in the dining room. Alright, well, that's it. That's Clue. Lost one, but we figured it out on the very term we lost, and then we won the second one because the AI made it really easy. You like super narrowed it down, and I had 2 of the weapons, so that narrowed it down further. Yeah, Clue's so basic for shits and giggles. You know what I really want to try out someday? It's that board game. I think it's Murder in Manhattan. Something. It's a more advanced investigative type game. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next game now. We're gonna keep streaming. Let me just say farewell to those that watched the uploaded VOD later, because that does it for Clue. No credits as usual. I would say like 50% of the Super Nintendo games have credits and do not have credits. It's weird, it's like a 50-50 split. Actually, it might be more 60-40 that do not have credits. But anyway, thanks for watching Clue. Hope you have fun.